What up, Naptown? It's the kid DJ Strick checking in. Mr. If It Ain't Strick, It Ain't Lit. Hot 96.3 right here. And you already know I'm kicking it right here with A Culture. I was in high school, and my homegirl Vicky, shout out to Vicky, what up? She helped me come up with the name. She was like, you should come up with DJ Strick. My last name's Strickland, so that's where Strick came up with. That's the best thing I got so far, unless I find something better, but I'm gonna just really stick with it.
For sure, I feel that. How long have you been DJing?
Well, I started when I was 16. I'm 24 now, so I mean, you do the math. It's been a while. I want to say maybe 10 years. I mean, I didn't really get to start doing gigs till I was about 18 years old. So I've probably been going maybe about 7 years strong so far.
What was the party where you was like, dang, I'm gonna do this forever?
Ooh.
I think everybody had their moments.
That's tough. It's been a lot of those. I mean, it's been basement parties when I was first starting out. It's been college parties from homecomings. I'm gonna just go ahead and say I really realized I wanted to do this when I did my very first party, my very first gig. That's when I realized I wanted to do this. I've always dreamed of doing it. So I'm gonna stick with my very first gig.
I feel that. I know you travel to a lot of colleges. Do you got the hypest college that you ever DJ'd at?
Yeah, the hypest college I ever DJ'd at, hands down, so far is ISU, Indiana State.
Yeah, they be teed up there. What was the theme for the party?
I want to say it was homecoming, or it was either homecoming or a step show for the Greeks. I can't really remember. I just know it was crazy. It was lit. It was, I don't know, it was just mad. It was mad wild, you know what I mean? So
I do want to ask you, because I think it's a lot of young entrepreneurs, a lot of people that's in the same industry as you that's really wanting to be where you are, you feel me, somewhere where you are. So do you have any advice for DJs who are wanting to expand their growth?
Yeah, for all the young DJs and DJs just starting, whether you grown, you old, whatever, just be you. Don't try to be like any other DJ. Don't try to mimic stuff. It's okay to kind of take somebody's flair and somebody's style and kind of roll it up into one big ball and put your own style to it. But just be yourself and always brand yourself. Your brand is the most important thing. Just always brand yourself. It's super important.
How long have you been working at 96 first?
It's probably about my third year here. It's only been 3 years.
Wow. Have you met any major artists through working here? Yeah,
I met a lot. Had a chance to meet Black Youngster when he came, Lil Baby. Who else? Preem from OVO. T.I. came through, Young Dro, Rick Ross. It's so many people that's come through the building, and it's really just been an honor just to be in the same room as them and to really soak up the knowledge they give us.
But
Nah, I'm just saying. My girlfriend. I don't know about no groupies though.
No groupies this way. So where do you see yourself in a couple years? 2 years, where do you want to be at?
Well, long term, I just want to be able to pack out a stadium with my name. I want to see my friends, family, just people who support me come out, and I just want to fill a stadium with people that just come out to see me. I'm not talking about DJing for artists or being on tour or anything like that, although that's another goal, but my main goal is to be able to have my name on the billboard and have people come out and just see me and just do what I do best.
Have you grown up in Indy? You raised in Indy?
Born and raised.
Okay.
Far East Side.
I feel that. How has it been, you feel me, just your hustle and coming from the East Side, how has it been in that just grinding?
I mean, it hasn't been easy, but it's not easy anywhere you go. So I'm just really grateful for the support that I always had. I just always stayed down. I'm still staying down until I come up. I feel like I'm not where I am yet. My boy Woody, shout out to Woody, he always told me every top is a new bottom. So I'm just trying to level up. And I mean, the grind is the grind. You just got to get it how you live. I mean, I love Indy 317. I'm gonna always rep it until I die. I love my city. But I definitely want to go out and see the world and travel and just experience new things and see new things.
So I know you probably be around a lot of upcoming artists. Is there any artists that you took notice to in Indy?
Yeah, it's a lot of artists. Particularly, I want to give a shout out to my boy Fresh Does It. He's doing his thing. I love seeing what he got going on. Presley Dane, she's definitely on the scene doing anything. Them are two in particular. I can go on all evening about artists in the city, but them the two I definitely got my eyes on right now. The craziest place I've traveled so far was let's do Sacramento, California. It was crazy there. The love was wild. I've been to LA as well, but I mean I like Sacramento the most so far. Haven't really been able to travel as much, but the places I've been to so far: New York, Sacramento, Santa Barbara, Fresno, and of course LA. So I mean the West Coast is just fun. It's a new thing to experience.
So like, what's your dream place to live?
Oh, I don't know if this is everybody's dream, but I want to live in Dubai. Like, they seem like they so far ahead. Like, the culture's just so far ahead into the future. I just think, like, the way the landscaping is, the weather. If you look at the water, they have, like, some of the bluest, clearest water I've ever seen. It just seems like it's a whole nother paradise just built into the desert. And I just want to be able to experience that at one point in my life.
Do you ever play, like, any local artists when you DJing here and that?
Yeah, the ones I mentioned. Shout out to my boy Maxie. I definitely spend them in the club. I show love when I can. I like the city just. I like to show love in the city. It's a lot of stuff going on with conflict and interest. You know what I mean, and other stuff going on. So I don't like to get in the mix of that as a DJ. You know, I'm neutral, so I don't really like to get in the mix with all of that stuff. But I definitely show love to my city and to my locals when I can.
So how does your family feel about, like, from you first starting to DJ to you now?
Well, at first, my parents, they wanted me to be focused on school, but like they wanted me to focus on my grades, focus on graduating high school. They wanted me to graduate college, but when I was in college, I just wasn't focused enough. I was too focused on DJing, doing parties. Instead of doing my homework, I was up all night trying to practice, doing little mixes and just little mixtapes, and I was just too focused on doing parties and DJing. I had a love for it too much. But they eventually came around now. They just ended up supporting me. They realized I had a talent and I can go far with this, so they just ended up supporting me and being in my corner.
What school did you go to?
Well, college, LC. I graduated from LC. In college, I went to Vincennes for a little bit. That didn't work out though. As you can see, I was only there for one semester, and then I tried doing the community college thing with Ivy Tech and get my degree, but I was just still not focused enough.
Tell me a little bit about the jewelry that you're rocking today. Is it just slight or?
I mean, it's definitely slight. I mean, it's just a Citizen Eco Drive. It just came with the bracelet. I got the Jesus piece, the Medusa piece. That's really it. It's definitely something light until I can glow up. So don't knock me.
Do they mean anything to you, like your Jesus piece?
Yeah, like I rocked the Jesus piece. What's crazy is it was actually a gift. It was a gift to me from my mom. So before y'all get on my head like, yeah, that nigga mama got in this chain, like it really meant a lot to me. She told me, like, if you was to ever make it, son, if you was to ever make it big, just always put God first, and always remember, you know what I mean, God gave you a talent and a gift. And so, I mean, I always rock it wherever I go. So it definitely means something to me. The Medusa piece is just a Medusa piece, so.